Here we go. We're going live. And we are live, baby.
What up, what up, what up?
How's everybody doing out there?
Guess we're gonna
get some vibes going at the beginning of this stream. A little UK drill rap parody. This is really well done for a bunch of American dudes trying to parody UK drill.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. How's everybody doing out there? I see Quad Daddy bringing the full-on sex into the stream. We got Jinx. I saw F-Core is in here. What's up, everybody? We're gonna give it some time for everybody to join in. In the meantime, enjoy some smooth tunes. Franco, how are you doing?
I'm really, really good, Dan Z. Yeah, no complaints, no complaints. It is. This is our 11th episode. I couldn't. As I was typing that in today, I was like, "Dang, we've done a fair amount of these already."
I know, man.
26 makes a year's worth.
Wait, we've done 26 of these?
No, this is number 11. 26 makes a year's worth.
Okay. APV Drone joining us. How you doing, man? Thank you for stopping by. I hope all of you out there that are adulting are done with your adulting duties.
That's a real haircut.
That is a real haircut. If you've got an adult beverage, I hope it's nice and chilly. I hope that you're able to partake.
So, if you don't already know, this is the Super Critical Interactive FPV show. I'm DadBodDadBod, and I'm joined by Dan Z.
What up? What up?
If you don't know the deal, you will soon find out. We watch your videos, then send out a scorecard, and you get a lot of feedback from the audience. That's what makes us a little bit different. And if you can, help us out. Let people know that we're streaming, that we are live right now. And we usually start off, for those of you who are watching, with Dan Z's suggestions on pilots and videos that we should be watching. I think he's got a couple queued up. I haven't seen them. I haven't been watching it I haven't been watching videos very often. So I'm excited. Danzy, what do you got for us?
First one is, I believe, a foreigner. Czech FPV, not sure which, but it's just really dope. I believe Eurobando.
Thank you, Quad Daddy, my sponsor for today's, as you can see through the hat.
Hey, Doom Rider in here swinging that Oscar Mayer. How you doing, man? Where in the world is Doom Rider today?
Well, I know that he was in Atlanta.
I saw that. Did he post that video up in the Super Critical?
He did. I think he submitted the Orange Cheers, which I have not seen in its entirety.
I have not seen it at all, so I'm excited to get a peep at that later.
This place is ridiculous.
Dude, right?
I can see the cleanup crew came. The European Bando cleanup crew.
What is the deal with that?
I don't know.
What is the deal with that? Why are European bandos so clean?
You know, we do have some European viewership, and if anyone watching this, either live or on replay, can let us know how these bandos get so clean, that would be that's the mystery.
I'm gonna post Check FPV's link in the live chat here. If you guys want to go over there, give them a like, a subscribe, a comment, whatever, a little thumbs up. I think this flying's pretty dope. The spot is definitely dope. I would kill to fly this spot. I mean, maybe not kill. I wouldn't kill. I wouldn't kill, but I would
kill
do
people
some
to
things.
fly here. I would murder people. I was just, obviously he knows how to fly. If this video came out 2 years ago, this guy would be an FPV superstar.
Legend. Yeah.
Yes, like next level. And I've never heard of him before, so that just goes to show.
Yeah, I've never heard of this guy before either. I'm not even sure what part of the world this is in. If you had to guess, if we were gonna do GeoGuessr here, and you were going to guess where this is, in chat, if you guys want to take your guesses too, where would you say this is?
Obviously, Minnesota.
It's actually not a terrible guess.
It's right here, baby. You know what I'm thinking?
What's that?
Just the way this particular bando looks. It's definitely abandoned, but I don't think it was ever functional. It looks like a construction that was never completed.
Maybe that's why it's so clean.
Yeah, that's why. Cause tipping this is glass and stuff. Nice, good video.
That was a good one. All right, we got a couple more people jumping in, and then we're gonna go on to my next one. This one, ATEC FPV, one of my favorite pilots to watch. He just put one out yesterday that is, I watched this and it made me think of one of the things that you always say, which is when you're going low, go low. And not only does he go low in this one, but the dude rips full balls. Balls.
He's a fast, he flies fast. Yeah. It's really crazy to see. Like every pack just ripping through stuff. And I think we're at 92 or 93 subscribers. If you haven't subscribed already, can you subscribe to our channel? It'll just give us the ability to create a custom link so that I can.
It's a bit easier.
Yeah, someone asked me yesterday, like, how do we find? It was APV who was streaming, and he was telling people about the live stream, and it's like, how do people find it? I'm like, Google. Search on YouTube. It's the
lowercase J U uppercase M 694.
Exactly. But he helped us out get some new subscribers, so that was dope. I appreciate that, Nick, very much. Look at ATEC just hammering this place.
If you look out for the references, there are times where this dude is flying, bumper height on his car, and just so fast. I heard, what was it? It was you, APV, F-Core, and Quad Daddy all got out into some mischief yesterday.
Yeah.
You flew a movie set yesterday.
We did?
You did. Yeah, it was part of this show called Utopia on Amazon.
Oh.
It was the headquarters for this evil villains pharmaceutical company. So there you go. Look at that, skipping off the ground there.
What is the actual... This place is massive. And this is a one pack, right? He hasn't edited.
Yeah. But look at this. Look at the trees are just starting to turn. They're just starting to turn in this. So this is a couple... He just posted it, but this flight is from a couple of weeks ago at least, right? I mean, I don't know how different shit is in the Northwest.
Figure out how to quit.
But it's, this is one of those flights where I feel like he's just enjoying himself.
My impression of ATEC is that he enjoys every single pass. I think it gives him a sense of freedom, and I think that you can't, because I was commenting when I was flying them, I was commenting, see you fly so fast, he's like, I can't not,
blazing.
Right.
I need to get a switch that is a throttle limiter.
A throttle
limiter.
Throttle limiter.
Throttle
Gotta get a
limiter.
No, A-Tech does not.
Gotta
have
get
to
a throttle limiter.
Keep them fast. Keep them coming. That was a good one.
That was a good one. And that is all I have lined up for today to butter us up. I hope everybody in the chat's feeling buttered right now.
All right.
Are you feeling buttered there?
I'm getting there.
I'm feeling pretty buttery.
That gummy's starting to kick in.
Already? You ate that thing like 7 minutes ago.
Yeah, I'm pretty susceptible.
Fast metabolism.
We got 9 entries. I'm going to randomize everyone right now. Ooh, Doom Rider goes first, so let me get him queued up. Ooh.
All right, I was just talking about how I was looking forward to watching this.
All right, here we go. Doom Rider FPV. So everyone, this is for scores. Pay attention. Let's go. I think his comment was this place looks a lot tighter than it does on videos, and I can believe it because it doesn't look wide open at all.
So you're saying that it's more open in real life than it is in video, or the opposite?
Yeah.
Opposite. Yeah, I could believe that. I could believe that. The GoPro effect, bro.
Because look how compact the ceiling is on that first floor.
Yeah. This spot looks amazing, man. Good job, Doom Rider, for ripping it.
It takes some effort to get out to these spots, man. He's not from ATL, so it's not.
No.
This requires some planning to get out to a spot.
I don't know what Doom's deal is, but it seems to me like that tap on the ceiling was sick. It seems to me like he's like living the FPV dream right now, traveling and flying. I don't know if that's the case. I don't know what the deal is, but it looks sick.
Yeah, there's so much here. Are those taps on purpose? Because they're dope if they're not. They're super dope if they are on purpose.
Yeah, that would be some crazy throttle control. I think it is, because he's hit it a couple times already. That was his second or third time, right?
Second.
That was the second? Okay. If he hits it a third, then we know. Ooh, yeah. That has to be tight.
Yeah!
Third. There you go.
Definitely.
He's doing that on purpose.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Hell yeah.
I like how he used the animation to call our attention to it, because I wouldn't have been counting and,
Yeah.
That was a really smart move.
Yeah, everybody, if you guys aren't subscribed to Doom Rider in the chat, you should subscribe to Doom Rider.
No edits on this one pack.
Our boy knows how to rip.
No, there was an edit. I think there's been one edit.
There was a crossfade edit thing I remember seeing. I don't know if I will ever do a one-pack edit. Biff.
What does that mean?
Okay, so Biff, I think that one he wasn't trying to hit it that hard. I think that confirms that he's been hitting it on purpose.
The taps, because the taps look really clean. Someone's gonna be out for a smoke break and they're gonna look up and they're gonna be like, "What are those?
What are those scrapes?"
Yeah, depending on what color your TPU is. Those blue scrapes. There you go. That's 4.
By the way, I want to make a little plug for Pabst Blue Ribbon Strong Seltzers.
Ooh.
8% seltzer.
Nice.
That was sick.
That was sick.
Good job, Doom.
Sick. That was a fun watch. Let me get this out. So here, if you are new here is the part of the show that makes us a little bit different. As the audience, you have the opportunity to click on the link in the chat in YouTube and just give your feedback to Doom Rider. Doom Rider is pushing it. He wants to get better. And regardless of how skilled or lack of skill you are, you have an opinion and he'd love to collect it. That's what the forum is meant to do. So go ahead and click on that, and then we'll play his video again for about 2 minutes, and then we'll reconvene here. But please, please, please participate. That's what makes this live stream special. I wonder if this place you can like hit on Saturday and Sunday, or if it's just a Sunday spot. There's some good trees over on the outside too.
Right.
I'm trying to think of something.
Doom Rider in the chat I was trying to get as close as possible without tapping, but it kept happening. I think the taps are sick.
Yeah, the
I'm glad you
sick.
tapped. I'm glad you tapped.
Yeah,
I mean,
when you
like,
just skim, like right there. Ooh,
yeah.
Good.
I guess this is one of those things where it's like, at least I heard. Were you trying to kind of say like I'm trying to figure out what to comment on?
Yeah.
I think it's
clean your lens.
What's that?
I would say clean his lens. There's like a little like smudge or something, or maybe that's a broken lens or something. But
yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, there's some blooming happening when you're looking at the light there, so there's a little bit of schmutz on that lens, and who
Is that
knows?
what it's called, blooming?
Yeah, you know, when the light's hitting it, you know how it looks all fuzzy, like right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just blooming a bit, and you know what? I mean, you crash into a leaf while flying, and that can happen. You know, and it only really is noticeable when you're looking at lights like that.
Oh shit! How much time is on that? All right, so that's 2 minutes. Scores should be coming in now. If you haven't already,
Let's give him an extra 30 seconds. Let's watch this for an extra 30 seconds.
There we go.
Finish up getting your votes in.
Yeah, I mean, everything I can say would just be nitpicky, but the show's called Super Critical. Like the whole video is like threading, right? Like you're a needle and you're going in and out of the fabric. I totally get that. This place is a big power loop place. I could totally see why. Variety. I mean, that might be something, you know, like getting some other tricks in there.
That's what I would say. I mean, it's also like you have to ask yourself, there's kind of like different levels of content, right? And maybe on this particular day, Doom was just really feeling the flow and getting after it. And yeah, I mean, not every day is a day when you want to go out and just try to like absolutely kill it and try a bunch of new shit and break stuff and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I agree with you. Like, if you want to find a way to like kick it up a notch, is to throw some variety in there.
Yeah, because it's a lot of very straight flying, and then like split S and power loop, and then some variances with those two tricks. And but I think the other part too is if you don't live in a spot, like when I travel, if you can't go back. If you're leaving the next day or you're leaving that night, you have to dial it back and get really into your comfort zone, because the retrieval process isn't necessarily the easiest thing. And I know that when I'm traveling, I'm like flying at consciously like 70% of what I can do, because if you have the luxury of going back to a spot, you're like, yeah, whatever, I'll figure it out, or I'll call security, and they'll get my drone down from whatever. But so
Right.
there definitely is like a heightened risk factor when you're traveling and
Yeah.
you're hitting a spot for the first time, and that's going to be the last time for a while. So
Right.
noted on that.
Doom as the wanderer, who knows? So let's take a look. How many responses we got?
7 responses, so I'm really happy with that. Let's take a look at them. Ready when you are.
Ooh, we got some new people in the chat over here. What's
Who we
going
got?
on, Sky Doc? What is real? How you doing, man? Thanks for joining us again.
We got a
And
video from as well.
gold-fingered operator,
I think it's called
aka
Finger.
Rex
Noun.
Snow. He's taken time off of trimming his crops, and he's graced us with his presence here. It's always a good time
Hello.
having you.
Hello, Rex Snow.
Hello.
Ready when you are.
All right, let's do it. I got it up on the screen.
All right, intentionality, 5.
5.
Speed, 5.
5.
Difficulty, 5.
Yes.
Variety, 4.5. Originality, 5. Production,
Yep.
5. And yes, to the je ne sais quoi point. That is a perfect score, my friend.
That's a perfect
is
score.
score.
That shit is fire!
Dude, you. This is a great way. It's like we planned this. You will be getting a super critical FPV shirt. Let me know in Discord. Shoot me your t-shirt size. It's American Apparel, and how you want your name to be spelled on the back of it, and an address, and I'll get that out to you. That is awesome. We got another super critical FPV perfect shirt. And that means if you score 30 or above, the most possible points you can score is 31. We don't include the je ne sais quoi point as part of the total, but it gives you a way to make sure that you can get to a 30. And it is hard as hell to get to a 30. I know. I've never scored a 30. It is hard. So
Yep.
Good job. Let's read some feedback. Hit him with the fire. Getting those taps on the ceiling was sick. A little more variety of tricks.
Yep.
And Doom Rider. All right. Good job, Doom. Way to go. Let's see who's next. Let me close this up.
Who do we got?
Total.
next?
We got a total. Oh, I total because it's perfect, right?
Yeah.
Order of operations. Let's see here. Up next,
What
we
is
got
real up next?
Skilt FPV.
Skilt. I believe that's his second. This is his second submission. Yeah.
The name was not familiar. I thought it was his first time, but I know that last week we had a whole bunch of new guys.
I feel like, was he the guy that was like he had the pack flying around his wife and kiddo at the park? Maybe I got it wrong. I don't know.
This
I don't know
one
why.
is by Skilt, and it's called Zero Special Medium Flow.
Ooh, we got some mountain biking.
I love this song.
I don't know if I know this song. It sounds like a Thundercat track.
It is.
It is. Okay.
Yeah.
Fire? I hit him with the fire already there, Rex. I hope you enjoyed the fire. If at any point the fire gets tired, let us know, and we will find a new way to serenade our perfect scores.
It is.
I think it is. I got a memory. Thanks for submitting again, Skilt. That's great. Getting out with the wife and kiddo, getting to rip some packs. I don't know where you're at. I don't know if this is a couple weeks old, or do they have fall in Florida? I don't even know. They got all palm trees and shit. And
I grew up in
do the
Florida.
leaves fall off the trees there?
I have no recollection of leaves falling off trees.
Doom Rider and Rex are letting us know that the fire ain't tired, so we'll keep it going. We'll keep it going until it gets tired. Dude, this dude's just vibing out. Does he have headphones in? I don't think.
I think he knows he's being followed, so obviously.
Does
can
he?
do it. Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Oh, keep him in frame. Keep him in frame.
You know what
Hell
this
yeah! Hit him with the
video
bunny
is?
hop. Hell yeah!
This video is like chill summer days at the park with your family. Like, you know, like there's the splash pad, there's another family, there's the kid on the bike, you're flying around.
Yeah.
Super chill.
I gotta say, with this track, he's hitting the vibe, and that follow of like the passerby was sick. That for me is the je ne sais quoi point right there.
Well, I love how the kid was
This whole
vibing
thing,
with it.
this whole thing gives
right.
me the je ne sais quoi.
This makes me miss summer. That's what it does.
Yeah.
For that, I hate you, Skilt FPV, because it's so cold here.
Quad Daddy plugging the Four Loco in the chat.
All right, let me get this going here. Nice video. Thank you for submitting. Let's get some audience feedback.
Skilt is What Is Real's homie. And they're out of North. Did he say Northern California? Yeah, NorCal, Northern California.
Okay. All right, let's watch this again.
Yeah, hit us with that again.
All right, so everyone hit the link. You shouldn't be maybe not hearing me if you're on a mobile. Give Skilt some of your feedbacks. I had a comment earlier on, like, that he was meandering a little bit, but then as I continue to watch the video, that is the vibe of the video. It's like, this is what's happening in the summer. So it's different because if all of his videos are the last video he did was like flying around his family, and again we have like this combination of looking at subjects and then doing a little freestyle and then doing like subject work again, which I think is interesting, and I don't see a ton of that.
Right.
You know.
Oh, has he had the DVR in the bottom right-hand corner the whole time? I didn't even notice it the first time around.
I don't know if that is adding anything.
Some people like it, some people don't. I don't know. I prefer not to have it, but I know some people like it, so I don't know.
Every time I see analog DVR in a picture-in-picture box,
man. The kids playing on the water park. Sorry.
No, it's okay. I think that they're trying to show me how bad the video reception was.
Yeah.
To show like how good they are at kind of reading through the static. It's not always the case, but that's always what I'm thinking. You know, like
it's like that, or they're like flexing how clean their video is.
Which is such a crazy thing. Don't do it for that reason, for my sake.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like your projector TV is so dust free.
Quad Daddy is saying the analog DVR fits the song. Sure. I don't disagree with that. I think personally, if it were me, I wouldn't include it. But I don't ding it for having it. That's just a personal preference.
I would be curious as to what the thought process. All right. That was 2 minutes and 41 seconds. All right,
let's hit people with an extra 30 seconds. If you haven't gotten your votes in, please get your votes in. Let Skilt know what you think about his videos, these summertime vibes. Tasty. Tasty. I'll tell you what, living in Chicago, I am missing summer so hard right now. So friggin' hard.
Well, if he's in NorCal, he's probably having some weather too.
I'm sure. I'm sure, yeah. Because he, I don't know what part of Northern California, but that's snowboard territory, right?
I think so. Well, you know what? It's like Sonoma and stuff is NorCal, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm very bad at geography.
All right, everybody, let's take a
I got
look.
responses.
Let's take a look at
All
the
right.
responses here. What are the votes tallying at?
Intentionality.
Skill, great job on that
3.
video, bro.
Good job, Skill. Intentionality 3, speed 3.5, difficulty 3, trick variety 3, originality 3.5, production 4, Genesis Quad Point, yes, and love the vibes. Great track, very entertaining. Would focus on keeping your subject in frame.
Yep.
Great tour of the environment. Maybe more of a plan flow, like plan out lines. It's vibe. I miss the sun. You lucky.
Yeah.
All true. Good feedback.
There was one more that popped in there at the end. What was that last comment? It popped in at the very end.
Link tricks and create lines for better put together runs.
Yeah.
I can see that. I mean, if I think the way to take that skill, the way I would interpret that is, I think you go out on some days and you're just like, I just want to fly my quad, and it's not about necessarily showcasing skills or anything like that. And sometimes you just end up with a cool video. They're like, hey, I really like how this came out. And I think that was this video, right? And then there's other videos where it's very much like, now I'm working on a thing, you know, like I'm working on a line or a series, and like that's a thing, like that's another kind of video. And I think obviously there's room in the hobby for that. But if you wanted, I think part of like this whole live stream is about just creating awareness, right? Like that maybe if you're new and like 6 months in, you don't know that there's 2 different kind of approaches to making, or 5 different approaches to making like these FPV videos.
Yeah.
So
yeah, absolutely. Skill. I thoroughly enjoyed that one, man. That one made me feel good. Good job. Good job. And I hope you enjoyed that flight because it looked very enjoyable.
Good.
Who do we got next?
Let's total him up. So 3, 7, 10, 13, 16, 21 out of a possible 30. Good job, Skilt. We should have a.
That's great, man.
We should have a like a clapping, like an audience, like a canned clapping.
Oh, shit,
just for this transition.
You are 100% right, and I will work on that for the next stream. That is a great idea. That is a great idea. I'm gonna give Skilt the clap on that one, because again, I thoroughly enjoyed that. I hit Doom with the fire. You know.
All right. Next one that came up on the random list is me. I submitted a video this week.
Oh shit!
So force you guys to watch that, and this is what this is all about. This is a platform for me to pump myself up. All right. This is for scoring, so I guess pay attention.
Is this an original track right here?
Yeah.
Man, look at the golden leaves there. You're flying from inside that van, huh? Your little the DadBod sanctuary.
Yeah, the FPV wagon. I love it.
Man, look at the colors. Damn, this song's a vibe too.
Yeah, I like the song a lot.
Ooh. So smooth into that trippy. Okay, little sun, golden hour. Oh! Oh! Holy shit, that was a great gap.
Thanks, buddy.
That was a great gap.
I did that gap, I think, shortly after we did last week's live stream, where I had said, when you go through gaps, don't speed check yourself. And I was thinking about it, and I was like, you know what? I gotta practice what I preach. So I did it a couple times, and I speed checked every time. And I was like, don't be a dick, Franco.
Jinx is asking, who is that saying DadBod in your tag? Ooh, I like that. I like that.
That is, I think I got my MacBook from like 6 years ago to say it, and I was on a metro train when I did it. and I recorded it with my phone off of the speakers of the MacBook, and I remember it going DadBod really loud on the metro train, and I always rode in the quiet cars.
All right, Franco, if I'm gonna be super critical, and I know you probably already know this,
What?
but the trippy spins, some of them got a little away from you there, just a little.
Yeah,
you
for
got
sure.
like the first one, you got into it so clean, and then it just got a little high. But damn, that was a heater, bro.
Thanks,
That
man.
was a heater. I'm gonna hit you with that preemptive fire.
I always feel
enjoyed
pressure
that.
to do something while you do that.
I enjoy that. And you know what? You know what else I'm going to enjoy right now? I'm going to enjoy wishing you a happy early birthday, because I know
Oh,
it's your
shit.
birthday tomorrow.
It is.
Everybody
It
in the
is.
chat, please wish DadBod a happy
Okay.
birthday.
21, finally.
Our host with the most over here, killing it.
I put up
Killing
a
it.
form. I do want honest feedback. It's always nice, and I take it. I just like everyone else. Like, I really appreciate it. It makes me better, and even talking about other people's stuff has made me better.
100%.
It's made me more conscious of things like I want to do and how I want to improve as a pilot.
100%. And that's what this whole thing was about.
I think once a year, I find like this is my closest spot. I'm so blessed to have a spot like this close to my house, and I would say 7 months out of the year it's empty because they only use it for like a little bit of soccer and a lot of baseball and softball. And once those seasons are done, it's like my place, and then sometimes there's dog walkers, and that's it. And I think like once a year I do like an edit to this place. So I want to look back just to kind of. I remember power looping that row of trees once, and I was so excited. It was like 6 months in.
Damn, dude, that gap right there. That's a good one. That's a good one. That, again, if I'm going to be super critical,
Yeah, please.
that edit point right there,
Yeah.
where it just like all of a sudden cuts and you're stopped. You go from being in motion to then being like just stopped, and then there's like it feels like there's a 2 second, 3 second delay before you take off again. It to me, while watching the edit, that's the one point where I felt like, you know, somebody just hit the brakes really hard on us. Again, that's like that's a nitpicky thing, but you know, one of the things that I like to try to do when I'm editing is to, when I can, try to continue the motion, continue the flow, and not try to break it up unless it's intentional, you know. And I know sometimes that can be hard if you're trying to fit the time right of the edit, like extend it to fit a certain piece or whatever. I don't know, but those trippy spins are looking really good, man, and you are really pushing yourself. That Maddie trippy to Maddie over, damn son. All right, everybody,
Oh, sorry.
finish up getting your votes in.
You watched my video twice because I'm in control.
Okay.
I'm ready when you are.
All right, let's take a look at the votes. 8 responses. Very nice.
Cool.
Thank you for
Intentionality.
participating, everybody.
Thank you, everyone, for the feedback. Much appreciated. Intentionality 5, speed 5, difficulty 5, trick variety 5, originality 5. What? 5. What? I got the je ne sais quoi
You got
point.
that. You got that. Fire! You got to get yourself a shirt.
No, you know what? I have not. So the ones, well, thank you very much. The ones that the perfect t-shirts go, they say perfect and have your name on the back. And I have one of the super critical ones with the logo, but I'm definitely going to print up one of the perfect ones for myself because they're dope. I will read these comments to myself at some later time. But thank you very much, everyone. It's so funny. I've flown the spot like probably thousands of packs now. And I was like, I'm just going to share it because I just put it out this morning. And I was like, yeah, it's not that interesting of a place. So I'm surprised that I was able to score it so well. Thank you.
I had to make sure. Oh, this is backwards right now. But I had
No,
to
it
make
looks
sure
good to me.
It's my chicken scratch. I was like, Franco's birthday tomorrow. Don't forget to call it out. Your wife actually hit me up separately and reminded me as well.
She's
So
trying.
you have a good wife there. She's very thoughtful.
Yes, she's definitely trying to make it a special one for me. So I appreciate that. Well, thank you very much. Next up, we got Dopey FPV.
Dopey. I think this is a second one too.
There we
I
go.
believe we've gotten one from him before. Oh, he's the one that was under the bridge. Damn, I'm having like Rain Man style memory. Drop a bunch of pencils on the floor. I'll count them instantly right now, I swear.
Oops, I put this in the wrong place. Whoops. Hold on 1 second there. All right, here we go. This is Dopey FPV. Everyone, please pay attention.
I think he likes that. He likes that little Star Wars aesthetic.
That whole
Star Wars font.
the whole thing looked cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, very pro.
First light. Ooh.
Is that the name of this video?
This track. I feel like I recognize this track.
I would invest time, Dopey, in practicing your on-axis rolls.
Yeah, there were a couple that were a little off.
And for this style of flying,
yeah, it's much more important.
Difference.
Yeah.
And then on your inverted axis, again, like I would practice just nailing the horizon. Pretty day though, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm digging the vibe of
We're slowing it down. Slowing it down.
this. God, what a nightmare it'd be to crash in there.
No crashing. No crashing. Just vibing.
Where is this critic?
I believe he was Singapore, if I remember correctly.
Ah, that was Minnesota.
It's very pretty. Time of day is nice. I'm noticing a bit of, I could be mistaken, but it looks like to me you have a little auto exposure happening here. And if it's not auto exposure, then it's you adjusting like color correction and the exposure in post.
Like here, well, I don't know where he is, so maybe he's not able. Well, he was.
Oh, that's where he is. Literally,
Yeah.
right there is where he is.
I would have been skimming across the ground because the grass and then going over the puddles would have looked ridiculously awesome. But hey, great video, man. That was a lot of fun to watch. That is for sure.
That was pretty. I want to know if that's a Nils Fromm track. That sounds like something Nils Fromm would say. Where's the link? Did Quad Daddy post the link? He did, of course, because dude is on it.
Quad Daddy helping us out in the
Quad
chat.
Daddy.
Blue Wrench. All right, link is in the chat. Please click on that, and I have the pleasure of playing this again to act as our timer. So this is Dopey FPV. Ooh, so close down here. I love it. Ooh. Low shots skimming over the ground or the surface to the slow rise. I love it.
The music in here is not tagged on his YouTube page. This sounds like Nils Fromm, but I guess it could be a lot of other people too.
That other forested area I think is really interesting as well, because I have never been around trees and growth like that before. It's the next scene. It's just really otherworldly looking to me.
There's another guy this could be. I'm like so fixated on the track. I want to know if I'm right. Nils Fromm or Alexander something.
Yeah, like right here, like the moss has grown on to the trees.
Yeah.
It looks crazy.
Everybody, there's forums in the chat. Please click on the link.
Should be voting.
Give Dopey a vote. Let him know what you think.
And it's worth saying. Like again, he does some freestyle in the first scene, the first location. But it does slow down in that middle section, and then here we have rewound footage. So the form won't necessarily, the form is built for, and we say this every week, FPV freestyle content, like pretty hardcore. But that doesn't mean we don't want to watch a bunch of different stuff. We've had wings on the show, we've had long range. And it's fun to watch it all. But the form itself, it does lend itself to a particular style of FPV.
That wing video we watched the last stream was dope. I loved it.
Just talking about it, I can feel myself getting closer to making the purchase. Hard to store though. I keep on trying to tell myself why I shouldn't buy one. All right, so that was Dopey FPV. We have 6 responses. I am ready when you are.
Let's take a look. Here. What do the people got to say?
Intentionality.
Dopey, great job. Thanks again for submitting, Dopey.
Oh, that's where I do this.
And Quad Daddy is plugging forloco.com for those of you that are above 21 years of age and like drinking nuclear waste. Please visit forloco.com. Find your local 4Loco dealer. Get Quad Daddy that plug, man. Get him that 4Loco subscriber. Let him be the first FPV
obviously
pilot.
We support Quad Daddy on this show. Because he supports us. Intentionality 3.
Yep.
Speed 2.5. Difficulty 3. Trick variety 2.5. Originality 4. Production 3.5. Surprising to me, but whatever. Genetic quad point, yes. Feedback, very vibey, beautiful to watch. Risky water flight, good job. I really like the cinematic flight a lot. Great vibe, I loved it. But maybe clean up some of those rolls, lock the exposure, and get closer to things. Great notes. Great notes. Let's give you a total score, sir. 3, 5.5, 8.5, 11, 15, 18.5, 19.5 out of a possible
Good stuff.
30. Nice job, Dopey FPV.
Good stuff right there. I enjoyed that. I've enjoyed every single one of these videos today. We have been blessed with some good videos.
I agree. All right, so F-Core is up next. He gave me a new link because I guess the audio. If you guys don't know who F-Core is,
you should know. You've been sleeping.
Yeah, seriously. Winner of, we had 2 live contests this year. He won both of them. He's gotten a perfect on the show, so there's no fear of me having to spend any more money. on F-Core. And an all-around nice, great guy. He's also been a guest, our only guest to date. So F-Core is the man, and this is his offering for this week's live stream. Oh, I know what this is.
All right, guys, he's about to.
This is yesterday.
So I'm gonna restart it. You gotta start wherever I start from. Oh, yo, FPV in the house. Cause you got your APV drone here. You got your F-Core. You got your DadBod. You got your Daddy over here. Guess what? Core's about to chase this brother. You ready, Jason? You ready? You about to chase him down? So check it out. I'm about to put you guys down.
Exotic car chasing is the best.
Wait, why are we not?
Hey, Devo popping in, wishing you another happy birthday, sir.
It literally died in your hands.
Oh, is Jason on that Mambo life too?
Take two.
Is that the Mambo start tone? Oh no, that's
No.
the controller. I was driving and I saw Quad Daddy do that. I was like, he's gonna get his face cut off.
Oh, that was awesome.
There was
All
more
right,
footage.
I got one thing I could be super critical on right now. Trim up that TPU mount, bro. Get those fucking blue dingles out of your fucking frame.
The tentacles of an octopus.
It's honestly, sometimes it's the only thing I can look at.
Oh,
I
stop.
mean, the dude fucking kills it in flying.
Was that a roll?
I know you can
tap?
take 2 minutes to clean up the dingles.
Your dingles.
Clean up the dingles.
That was sick. Yeah, that was sick. All within the line. It was great.
That was
And
good.
I don't think you saw it, but I think he did a barrel roll into a ceiling cap underneath that thing.
I saw that. I saw that.
That's sick.
It was sick. Oh, A-Tech joining us. We played your video earlier in the stream, son. I love that one. The one where you're
Missed
just
us
ripping
gushing
balls.
over you.
I like this track too. Dude, I don't know. I think maybe it's because I'm like so starved to go out and fly. Like all these vibes right now are hitting me extra hard. This track is super nice.
I saw this earlier today. I didn't catch that shit. It was that was sick, dude. He capped at the top facing up and then pirouetted and backwards side down. I missed that. That was sick.
I just had the Fred Durst sample in there. This is it's just now hitting me that this is a bunch of Fred Durst samples in here. Shit right here.
Yeah. F-Core was killing it.
As
We
he
rolled to the
does.
spot after we got kicked out of the other spot. And I think I threw 2 packs and I was like, yeah, it's kind of a box, and there's that high wall. But this is how a phenomenal pilot can make something out of nothing. That was sick. Good job.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. Like, I feel like I need gaps and things to fly proximity to. I'm the same exact way. If it feels too boxy and whatever and too open, then it's hard for me to really enjoy it. But the way I understand it is that F-Core really spent a lot of time flying open fields and getting his kind of technical stuff down, and then has been diving into the more technical or like proximity stuff afterwards, and it makes for a really interesting blend. And I think flying the open fields as often as he has helped him with making things a lot more interesting.
Well,
where
he
there
covered
might not
gas.
be. Yeah.
You know, between this, because there's two distinct. You know, I guess there's three. I only saw two yesterday, but there's three distinct pieces of this spot, in my opinion. One is this long wall, right? It has a door, and it looks just like a flat wall, and it's actually hard to wall ride it because it's, instead of it being straight and you can like maintain a proximity, it's pulling away from you. So you have to hit it in different ways. The second spot is the other side, and that has the boxes in the wall, or the box gaps in the wall, and it's far. So it's hard to make the transition between the two, and he's done it multiple times. I think it's partly because he's moving so fucking fast.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right. Let's get that voting out there. And then I want to see that Quad Daddy roll at the beginning. That was some some good flavor right there. That was the homie vibes.
The commando roll. All right.
The
Form
commando
is
roll.
out in the chat. Make sure that you are hitting that up.
Let FKR know what you thought about his video.
Yeah. And he's pushing, man. So if you can find something to comment on,
I'm gonna restart it. You gotta start wherever I start
and it's real constructive criticism, I'm sure that he would appreciate it, because I've noticed that all the top level guys love to get like feedback. I mean, that's why we're doing this show, is one, to help everyone progress, but also provide a platform for guys that like can rip. Give them new places to look, in their own flying, so that they can improve and be better.
I would imagine that anybody that's super good at flying is always wanting to find ways to kind of push themselves, right?
And he competes, you know what I'm saying? So he's competed in several events. I think he's done online stuff. So there is that piece. So everyone's progressing faster and faster.
Shit right here. Rolling.
Of course, says send the feedback.
Send the feed back.
Dopey, you missed it. We watched your video, bro.
Oh, Dopey's late due to some stupid Zoom meeting. I am sorry to hear that, bro. We watched your video. We thoroughly enjoyed it.
But yeah, your score should be up, so you can watch it all access it up. That was so sick. Is that intentional, F-Core?
Hey, we appreciate you coming in and joining us for this live stream, Dopey. Much love. I forget where you're based out of. Tell me, are you based out of Singapore?
All right, that's 2 minutes. Get your scores in. We'll let this run for like another 30 seconds.
Everybody, Jinx is saying, everybody Bob 4 Loco with messages saying you want Quad Daddy to be the official FPV spokesperson. He'd be like the Larry Flint of FPV, because he'll be like at odds with the FAA because of his 4 Loco sponsorship while flying drones. Not that he ever mixes. He never mixes, and I've never mixed with him. Never.
We're only above ground here. Above the level. That you pointed out that those are all Fred Durst samples. I couldn't stop chuckling, like, halfway through it. That's a ridiculous song.
they just put out another album. I haven't listened to it, but Limp Bizkit was definitely part of my formative years.
Oh, was it?
Rollin', Break Stuff. Those lyrics are forever gonna have real estate on my brain. All right, when my life flashes before my eyes, before I go, I'll probably hear Nookie before I go.
Oh my god! Wow, were you that deep? That's super
I
deep.
I wasn't like particularly deep, but man, those songs were hits. Those songs
they were
were
hits.
everywhere.
You could not escape them.
No, you could not escape them. And
All right.
listen, say what you want, feel how you feel, but those songs were bangers.
All right. I'm going to feel how it feels. All right. Ready
I
when
was
you
a
are.
corn kid, though. I was definitely a corn kid growing up.
I can appreciate corn.
They're still going strong, too, apparently.
Are they? You ever see me in concert?
Oh, yeah, multiple times. But not in, like, probably 15 plus years.
But you're only 18 years old, dude. How does that work?
Wise
I got-
beyond my ears.
Yeah. I have scores if you are ready, sir.
I am ready.
All right.
Let's take a look.
Intentionality 5.
Yep.
Speed 5. Difficulty 5. Trick variety 5. Originality 4.5. Production 4.5. And the Je ne sais quoi point.
Yes.
I think that's just short of the perfect. And he got comments like roll out. Didn't feel like 5 minutes, but only criticism is trim the dinglies and maybe a stronger ND filter. You rock, Jason. Trim the TPO. Work on stick smoothness just a tad. And I will say, F-Core was talking about that yesterday. So he's aware. So great minds think alike. Dope music, super fast flow. Get rid of those dingles. Oh my God, you know Quad Daddy. Can you introduce me? Shredded, love the high speed. Maddie from one gap to the other was bonkers. I agree, teammate. And I can have a feeling that last one is from Doom Rider, who was just announced as a Gem Fan FPV sponsored pilot, along with
congrats.
our beloved F-Core. So congrats, guys, on that.
Yeah, man.
Let's total that up just to make it official. 5, 10, 15, 20, 24 and a half, 29,
9.
and 30 with
30.
Je ne sais quoi. So that's a perfect. You're not getting another.
Gotta hit it with that fire! That was good.
I'm just gonna do my own thing.
Dingles, you do what you gotta do, bro. You do what you gotta do.
All right. Next up.
What do we got next up? Very good job, F-Core.
What
Very good job.
Is real?
What is real? The
Dan believes
homie,
what is real's name is Israel.
I'm gonna guess. I don't know for sure, but I think that's a pretty educated guess.
F-Core's real name is Corey.
Nope.
All right.
Oh, this spot. I've seen this spot. I've seen
This is in NorCal.
Steel fly this spot. This is a dope spot. How many times can I say spot in the span of 30 seconds?
Is this the one that's in NorCal? Like outside of Sonoma? I think it is, yeah. I've flown this spot.
You flown this spot?
Yeah. I flew
Okay, I
it,
need to find
3 years ago.
another word for spot. You flown this location?
Yes.
This
I flew. I had. It was. We had a meeting in Sonoma, and this place is like an hour away. So I tried to hike it out there, and I was trying to like figure out how to get in there. And I ended up flying like 2 packs, and they were great, and it was worth it all. But it's weird to get to. I didn't know how to like walk in. I probably did it wrong. It was a hard spot to get to for sure.
So I believe what is real is saying that his name is not Israel.
It's Corey. Just kidding.
It's Corey? Oh.
No, I don't know.
Well, then, if your name isn't Israel, then this is a totally wasted opportunity on an FPV name.
You squandered it for someone else.
Matt.
You meet an FPV pilot named Israel, you need to give it up.
Oh, it's another spot. Oh.
That's cool.
Beautiful sunny days.
that.
My gosh. So jelly. Look at this spot. This place is great. What is this?
I know.
Oh, good.
Oh. I feel like I see a lot of these like conveyor belt spots.
This would be a great place for an FPV competition.
Yeah.
Go
All right,
down
if
it,
I'm
go down
gonna, you know, embrace the moniker, I'm gonna get super critical here. You know, it's obvious that what is real is, you know, he's a capable pilot. He's able to do kind of what he wants with his quad. I think a lot of what I'm seeing here is like really, really big power loops when it doesn't necessarily have to be, you know, like.
Nice.
Get in tighter on some of those things. Get
I
in
think
tighter.
we've given that note before.
I think have we? Yeah, I think we
I
have.
believe so.
But sick as always. Thank you. What
Yeah.
is real for submitting that.
All right.
Oh, they're tearing it down. What is real is saying that they're tearing that spot down. That is
Since you're in the
sad.
chat, that is sad. How do you do you have to walk far in there? Because I did. It was like a stupid long walk, and on the walk back, I was so freaked out that the houses that are like on the edge of the field from where I parked, that someone would see me walking out of that field at like 9:15 in the morning, like backpack, and I was like, that's when I got a lot more paranoid about shit. But
They're gonna think you're out there smoking meth.
I don't know what they would think
You're
I
like,
was
I'm
doing.
just
I
flying
don't
my
know why they.
toys, bro.
I was like, you can't. Well, you know what? Because I was on a business trip and like I didn't want to have to call my boss and be like, I'm an hour away before we start this meeting.
And the cops just came to me.
Weird. Can you help me? All right, so here we go. Let's play it again.
I mean, it looks like
You
he's
do have
walking
to walk.
here.
You do have to walk in along those train tracks. Okay, I'm glad. I spent like 30 minutes circling, trying to be like, how do people get in? I can't believe they're tearing it down. Well, I mean, I can believe it. No, it's easy. See, I can see the note, and I agree. Lots of height above stuff. If you haven't already, click on the link in the chat. Give What Is Real, whose real name is not Israel. Give him feedback, and feel free to disagree with Dan Z and I. If you think his height above stuff is totally fine, like, you know, look, it's about getting a lot of feedback, you know, and just seeing what a lot of people think about something, so that you can decide, you know, what you want to keep and what you want to throw out. So, give your honest opinion.
What is real is saying it's a hike for sure.
Okay.
So you were not alone. He might not have the same concern about looking like a meth head.
I don't think I would anymore now. I think that was my first year, and I was much more paranoid.
I will say that I'm a person that is probably overly concerned about that type of stuff too, and it is sometimes a limiting factor. Whereas, you know, some people might say fuck it and just go for it, and like upon review afterwards, I'm like, man, I probably should have just said fuck it and gone for it too, you know?
Well, it's a story for another day, but like, yeah, I definitely caught, like, I think maybe the reason I was so paranoid for the first year and a half was I did catch a trespassing charge.
You got a trespassing charge?
Yeah, I've never told you this story.
No.
The very first time I went to a bando, it was in Detroit. Literally the very first bando I ever go to, we catch a trespassing charge.
Damn.
Yeah, the cops and I had to go back to Detroit, which I didn't mind because I'd do it again. But I had to go back to Detroit to go to court.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was like a thing, right? It's like a whole nother story. I'll tell you another time. It was some funny part. But I was with Vortex that day. It was like the first time I ever met Vortex. Anyways,
everybody, finish getting your votes in for What Is Real's video here.
All right. Yes.
I can't believe that, man. Like,
I will
that's
tell you the
crazy.
story at some point. Maybe I'll do the next live stream.
Okay. Has anybody else ever gotten in any sort of legal bungles in the chat? If you have, let us know.
I am ready with scores.
Let's take a look.
All right. 5 responses. We can do better, folks. But intentionality 3.5, speed 4.5, difficulty 3, trick variety 4, originality 3, production 4, genetic quad yes. Great fight. You're a good pilot. Tighten it up. That will level you up even more. I agree. Intro was really good. I would work on trying to work tricks and lower to the ground. But all in all, it was a great fight. Love your style. Lower rates may help with some control. Overall, fun spot and good tunes. Way to end it on a booty. Let's go with the total. So good job, buddy. And your total is 3.5, 4, 8, 11, 15, 18, 19, 20 out of a possible 30. Not bad, sir. Not bad. Much appreciate the submission. Hopefully, something helps.
Well done. And
All right.
F-Core was saying that he got in trouble in Detroit as well, at DRL in Detroit, but they got off because of DMS. Is DMS a cop?
No.
Is DMS the police?
Because if so, I'm always going to hang out with DMS. I've never met DMS in person.
No, I've seen his videos. Dude rips.
Yeah, dude rips.
Let us know, is DMS the police?
Yeah, anyways, weird. All right, having a good time. All right, Quad Daddy. Quad Daddy's up next.
All right, our one and only super sexy Blue Wrench.
I bear his logo on my brain. Here we go. This is for scoring. Feel your eyeballs.
Hey, Craig, what's up, bro? Days.
I want to go here. Oh! Quad Daddy, you're in the chat. I know you are. Are you using stabilization?
I've noticed, is Quad Daddy, are Matty Flips newer to you? I feel like I've seen your videos and I don't remember seeing many Matty Flips.
Matty flipping everything now.
Yeah, he's getting at it.
Yeah. So okay, so my note on the hyper smooth. If it's, I guess I would soften up your center stick.
He says it says session 5.
Yeah, then I would definitely set up your center stick. Set it up on a new profile and just see if that'll smooth out some of the the roll correction.
Are you talking about actual rates or beta flight rates? Oh, he's on Kiss. He's on Kiss, so I don't know anything about
whatever makes the center softer. You know, it'll help with some of the.
Ooh. That, I don't know if you saw that, but that like power loop and then yaw to switch direction.
Yeah.
It looked super smooth and it was setting up to be like a really awesome transition into another thing. Perchin. He's docking like a good Mormon boy.
Remember that conversation? Sick vid. Let me get this scorecard out there.
Everybody get your votes in for Quad Daddy's video. Let him know what you think. Show him some love. Show him some
like-
hate
I
if
like
you
the
got
stuff,
it. If
man.
you got it in your heart,
Show
I
my
guess
hate.
let it out. But you know, we all love Quad Daddy over here.
Here we go. Let's watch this one again.
Quad Daddy, Mr. Four Loco, aka Toxic Greens, aka Sex Party.
I would also give you the same note, Quad Daddy, as what is real. You're punching up pretty high above the obstacle to spot it, and I would say just start working those tricks a little bit lower. And it's just a trust thing. You just gotta trust that that you'll be able to recover if you're not exactly where you want to be.
I like this track.
This is a hard spot. It's a hard spot because there's one main thing, and then everything else is like in a line.
Yeah. I
was
like what
sick.
he was going for there. The like proximity loop in that little corner. Everybody,
But
get
was-
your votes in for
was the
Quad
tap-
Daddy FPV.
I thought the tap was intentional on that. That it was
I'm not sure.
a loop to wall ride. That is sick. Yeah, I definitely want to fly here. If you're still listening and not voting, shame on you. No, I'm just kidding. No, the pilots could use more feedback than just from Dan, and myself. So please hit the forum, tell Quad Daddy what you think, and maybe other things that he can consider in his adventure to become
That's
a better
right.
FPV pilot. There it is.
Quad Daddy saying, "Hate baby, hate." In the chat there, you know, a little bit of salt adds some flavor to the dish, right?
Is that a real saying? Because that would be
I just
awesome
made
if it
that up.
was.
I
That's
just made
awesome.
that up right now. A
like
little bit
that.
of salt adds flavor to the dish. Adds flavor to the sauce, and Quad Daddy's a saucy boy as it is.
Oh yeah, I had that. All right, so get your votes in. I just have to make a note because I just thought of a cool trick.
Yeah, there was the loop to yaw thing, and then the way it was set up to where he could have like half mattied the I-beam in there. That would have been a fucking heater. That would have
Let's
been a
look
heater.
at
That
some
was a
scores.
heater.
For those of you watching live and even on the replay, I do this. I just did it, right? So I think about FPV all the time, and sometimes I get an idea for something I want to try, either combo or a new trick or whatever. And I have like a note in my phone that I'm constantly just adding like ideas so that when I go like 5 days later, 3 days later, a week later to fly, and I'm like, well, same old spot. Then I just pop out my phone and I'm like, oh, there's that thing I wanted to try. Can I do it here at this spot? Does anyone else do that? I do.
I haven't done that, but that's a good idea, actually. I should
think about stuff all the time. And,
try that. I should try that. The list. All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look, speaking of lists, at the responses we got for Quad Dizzle.
Okay. Intentionality, we're going to call that a 4. Speed, 5. Difficulty 4. Trick variety 5. Originality 4. Production 4. And he gets Genesis Quad point. Feedback includes, I want to have your baby. Well, that's obvious. OMG, I love Quad Daddy. I'm your biggest fan. Notice me, please. I see the building blocks. Keep building, bro. It's getting better every time. I also agree. And who's your Quad Daddy? There will be no other Quad Daddy. All right, let's total this up. 4, 9, 13 and a half, 18 and a half, 22 and a half, 26 and a half. With the Genesis Quad, 27 and a half points. Not bad, sir. Not bad. That's actually really good. Good job. Thank you very much.
There we go. Well done, Quad Dizzle.
All right. Why does it look like it hurts when I'm clapping? I'm like attacking
Very,
myself.
very, very awkward clapper.
I know. I do it for the people. All right. Up next, we got a submission from Matty FPV.
Maddie.
If you're not aware of Matty wins a lot of contests too. He won, I think the biggest one he won is the
Multi-GP?
Multi-GP IO. I also believe, and it paid off. Like, he pulled the Hobby Wing sponsorship because of that. Like, they literally approached him there at IO because they had heard, who's this guy who won the freestyle contest. So super cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's super sick, actually.
Yeah. Super
Some
sick.
flight controllers, some ESCs. That'd be fucking great. I gotta, if I'm gonna embrace the super critical moniker, those logos up front, bro. Half the size.
Oh.
Half the size. That Hobby Wing punched me in the face in a way that was just jarring. I saw all the imperfections in that logo.
I think you told me to skip to 2 minutes, but now we're already a minute and 10 in, so.
How long is the video?
6:21.
Alright, let's jump 2 minutes in.
I don't know, maybe. Hold on. Wait. It's doing weird things. It won't let me skip. Oh, here. Oh, here. There we go.
Alright,
No,
we're
it's
good.
not All right, there we go. Perfect.
Here we go. This looks nice, wherever he is.
So he's a Kansas City local.
He's
I'm
flying
telling
to
you.
Branson, Missouri.
Kansas City is a destination. We just came up yesterday in conversation. Obviously, if you live in the if you're FPV, you should try to get out to the show. 100%. People should also get out to Kansas City.
Dude,
There's a lot
just
there.
before shit hit the fan, I was honestly in Kansas City. Like, it felt like all the time for work.
Well, then you'll swing back, as the world kind of gets back to how it was functioning.
Yeah, I'd like to go back to KC. I liked it.
I'm looking forward to next year. Working on some things that Dan Z knows about, which should allow me to be in Kansas City a little bit more often, maybe? I don't know.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah. So, Matty FPV doing something different than what we've seen him do on the show before. Some long range. It's interesting because I have no idea where he is. I think that feedback on this style of video, yes, I get that part of it's long range. I think that proximity long range is super exciting. If I know you're far, but you're still skimming the top of things, like that's another level of excitement in these kinds of videos that sometimes when you get too high appear to be just kind of like cinematic high-up copter shots that we've all become accustomed to, and it's not as much that FPV thing.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's kind of hard. When I think long range, I think mountains. This is very, very different.
Maybe this is not long.
I would be
more
enjoying
mid-range.
this. Oh,
I am building a DJI long range rig. I know they're all spec'd out. I was talking to Dane Martin.
Quad Daddy in the chat saying, I feel like there should be a scene of a bear catching a fish in a small waterfall. Just a salmon jumping up and just little black bear, America.
What are those?
Quad Daddy keeping the chat entertaining. He's fueled up on that Four Local. If you're out there, sponsor this man. Sponsor this man. He's doing things for Four Local nobody else can.
Sunset.
That's a nice sunset, yeah.
Seeing a little bit of freestyle action at the end. Oh, those were the spots that I was like, what are those? That's what a house looks like.
Yeah, dude. Look at that foundation. Like, how deep are they gonna like fill in, like backfill those walls there?
All right.
A little bit of Chris Pratt at the end. Yeah. America. Right. God damn it.
I'll hit the link. Give some feedback. Maddie, I know Maddie is always looking to improve. So he would definitely appreciate feedback there. Let's give this another run. That'll be our timer. Yeah, so I'm ready. I'm ready to build that DJI line. Not well. I've mentally gotten ready. So not ready at all. But oh, this is where he launched from.
Yeah. I wonder if this is where he lives, or if this is just like where he went for a little getaway or something. Because he's a Kansas City local, right?
Yeah. And you know what's interesting is Maddie is still flying analog.
Uh-huh.
I would get so freaked out flying underneath those lines.
Yeah.
So this is one where, yeah, like those lines are so hard on analog. I remember. This is one where I wouldn't mind watching the DVR. Having the DVR on the bottom.
I mean, I feel like those lines would be hard to see even in digital. You know, I mean, look at this GoPro footage. Those lines are invisible.
Right. So, see, this, like, you're far from this. And, like, if you went, well, I guess there's people's boats, so you don't want to fuck with people's shit, but, man, you are getting low, and he's across the water, I believe. Yes, he is.
We were watching the first 2 minutes. You were supposed to start 2 minutes in, Franco.
Well, no, I mean, we watched the whole thing.
Was that a bear? Quad Daddy says in the chat.
I'm glad we saw
we're
this because I missed that part because we skipped past that where he does the orbit around the sheltering of the boat. So
the little thing.
So
all right, everybody, finish up getting your votes in for Maddie.
All right. Not as many responses as I'd like. I get why. You know, it's not hardcore freestyle. It's kind of harder to judge, but Maddie would like feedback. So if you got it, throw it out there. We'll give that a 5 count. There we go. Yep. There's another one. There we go.
Let's give us another 20-30 seconds on this video here. I'm gonna hit play. Oh, you hit play.
Got it.
Quad Daddy missed the orbit around the bear.
Oh, it was
It was
fantastic.
majestic.
Yeah.
It was something to behold.
Yeah, I've lost sense of where he is again, which I like. All right. Okay, let's take a look at the responses that he's
All
collected.
right. Let's take a look. Thank you for submitting, Maddie.
Very good, very good. All right, Maddie, FPV intentionality 3, speed 2, difficulty 2, trick variety 2, originality 4, production 2.5. Didn't get the JNSQ point today.
No je ne
Let's
sais
give you
quoi
total.
this time around.
But Maddie knows what's up. So just because it's order of operations, let's total it up. 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 13, 15 and a half, and 15 and a half was waiting for the bear man pig and got to get in them trees and kick in the afterburners if you want a long range to be interesting. It's true. Long range is difficult to be interesting, so there's some other things that you can employ that will help keep that excitement and engagement up.
Yep.
But nice job. Thanks, Maddie, for throwing that in there.
I wonder, I've never done long range, so I've absolutely no experience doing it, so I wonder how I would perform, you know, doing long range FPV and keeping it interesting. I feel like I'd probably suck at it.
It's kind of like flying mountains is my second favorite thing to fly after bandos, and I think that it's like drifting. Like theoretically, you can get it, like, but when you're drifting, like when you're chasing a car and someone who knows how to drift a car, it's like you get a whole new appreciation for the guys who are really good at drifting. You're like, whoa, this is hard, you know? So I think it might be a little bit of that. But I think the hard is somewhere else. And I'll say the hard is in, like your build has to be good. And then you have to be able to read, you know, like your instruments to make sure you're not fucking up.
Right.
All right, we got one more. Are you ready?
All right, yeah. Is this our last one for the night?
This is our last one for the night.
Who's our last pilot of the night?
This one is by Flanny FPV.
Flanny FPV, I believe, is he a first timer?
I'm not sure. We've had so many new names, which I love. I can't remember who we've seen and who we've not. Team Relentless Pilot. Nice. Oh, I feel like you were trying to do it through the power loop. Let's see if this is a one tech. Yeah, complete.
Yep.
I want you to complete. There.
That's a nice little gap.
There's so many gaps at a playground. It might be why I personally don't like flying on playgrounds, because you can't hit all. It's like I can see every possibility, and I'm like, you just can't get them all in one line.
I would say one of the things I'm just observing is a little bit of, you know, there could be a bit of improvement on some throttle control here. You know, whether it's like pushing yourself through to complete power loops, or like coming out of dives a bit cleaner. You know, that's just one of the things that I think comes with time and focus on that sort of thing.
I agree. I think that. So, like for this, I get it's one pack, right?
Yeah.
But this is where the edit would help because you it allows you to highlight like the parts of the flight that you really like.
Oh, is that like in Dude's backyard?
Oh my god,
that's awesome! What a great spot to have, like to fly around. And then if you have kids, that's a great spot. Like have a playground right there.
It's a training ground.
It's a training ground. Yeah.
I think the edit would help there, just kind of capture your excitement around that pack. And I get it was one pack, so and I also understand like it's exciting to be able to fly from start to finish and fly hard and aggressive, but yeah, just from a viewership, it might be something you want to consider is, you know, just highlighting the best minute of that, like your favorite moments, so that I know what to focus on. All right, let me get the voting form out there.
Let's get that. Yeah, let's get that form in for Flanny FPV. Anybody that's still tuned in and watching, please give Flanny your votes. Let him know how you're feeling.
How can he improve, in your opinion? Let's play that one again. Try that inverted yaw spin over the top of the covering there. I think that's a logical next obstacle to try that on. I remember, and I think I know, kind of like, so there's a couple power loops here that he doesn't complete. And I think it's, I used to do the same thing too. It's because I learned power loops by watching the Stinger Swarm video. And basically in that video, I believe it's like, you're just pushing hard throttle and cutting to zero and then letting yourself float back, you know, like upside down at the top.
You want to ride it more.
Yeah, I mean, like now my power loops, I'm never off the throttle. So I'm always kind of pushing myself into the arc, whereas if you do that Stinger Swarm method where you're just blipping hard on the throttle and hoping you're kind of got the angle right, you get that, you get those motions sometimes where you haven't pitched back enough so that the hard throttle blip shoots you straight up into the air rather than throwing you back. So it's, you may, if you have access to a sim, want to try doing power loops where you're keeping power on and then powering on more earlier in the last half. So it's not
you
a
get
throwback.
that speed coming out of it.
That's it, like it's the only way to do a round movement, because if you're doing this and then punching hard, if you're doing this then punching hard, you're not getting the round movement. The round movement comes from keeping power on through the whole thing. And that took me 2.5 years to learn that on my own.
All right, everybody, make sure you're getting your votes in for Flanny FPV here.
And I get it. It's late, too. With the later we get in the show, it also, you know, people start falling off and needing to go to bed. So, but if you can give him some feedbacks, that would be much appreciated, I'm sure, by Flanny. And Flanny, good job. Thank you very much for submitting.
Yeah, man.
I think everything
much
we said
appreciated.
All right, let's take a look. We got some feedback, just a little bit.
Nice.
Ready when you are, sir.
Let's take a look.
2.5 for intentionality, speed 3, difficulty 2.5, trick variety 2.5, originality 3, production 2, and looks like you enjoyed yourself. Keep pushing and work on your stick control. Oh, and you made a note. You said throttle control.
Yeah.
And one of our local pilots, Josh Hardy, made a note to somebody on my social, and I thought it made a lot of sense. I think the best pilots are those pilots who are controlling their throttle. The pilots who can control their throttle the most typically make the best pilots. I don't know. So it's definitely something worth thinking about. All right, let's give you a perfect. Let's give you a total on your score.
Response. Yeah.
Third response. So a little bit more feedback for you. 2 plus 5, 8, 11, 14, 16 out of a possible 30. Not bad, Flanny. Good job. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And thank you everybody that's tuned in, voted, participated in the chat. You know, talked some shit, left some salt, or poured some honey on comments, whatever it is. Hung out, drank 4 Locos, anything, all good. We love doing these live streams.
Is this our last? Is this our last one before the holidays, Christmas, for those who celebrate?
Yeah, this is the last one for the year. I want everybody to go home, recharge, hug your families.
No, we got another one, don't we?
Oh, we do?
We have another. Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
2 weeks. I think 2 weeks. Yeah, we do. It'll be the last week. That'll be the last one of the year.
Okay. Well, either way, thank you everybody for tuning in. We appreciate you all.
Have a good holiday, and we'll see you after. Hope you guys all get whatever you wish.
All right. Have a good night, y'all. Peace.
Hey, guys. Bye.